Hi guys, and welcome to All About the Philippines. Now you might remember recently we did a video called What Filipinas Really Want in a Relationship. And today what we're going to look at is what men really want from their Filipina relationship. There are many reasons why men are seeking Filipinas, and those reasons are individual to each man looking for a Filipina. But in today's video I'm going to look at what generally men are looking for and why they're going to the Philippines to find their companion in a Filipina, their girlfriend in a Filipina, or maybe their wife in a Filipina. Before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to get more videos. Let's go! So what I'm going to give you here is what I believe men really want from their Filipina relationship based on my own experience and talking to other men who are in a relationship with a Filipina. So what I'd like for you to write in the comments below if you agree with what I've got here, or if there are any other things that you believe that men are looking for in their relationship with their Filipina. Now first up, you're going to notice that a lot of men who are looking for Filipinas are usually older men. Now, with that, there's a bit of a stereotype. People see a older man with a much younger Filipina and straight away they're saying what a dirty old man he is. And that's not necessarily the case. In a lot of instances, the old man may have had a wife for many years who's passed away, or a relationship or relationships that have failed in the West with women. And he's now looking for a woman with more old-fashioned values, let's say, something like Filipinas do have. Many Filipinas, they haven't got to that stage of the extreme feminism that has hit the West, or hit many women in the West, and they still have old-fashioned values around looking after a man, looking after their family. And to these older generation of men who are looking for a new relationship, and they've had enough of, as I say, the feminism in the West and the women there who find it very easy just to call quits on a relationship, and they want someone with their own values, and this is why they search for a Filipina. And it's not always about finding love for some of these men. It's about finding companionship and someone to spend the rest of their life with, so they're not going to be lonely. Someone who might be able to help them look after them in their old age. And for some, it is a chance at a second chance of a real, true, meaningful relationship with a woman that they can love and can love them. So looks and appearances can be deceiving, but no one really knows what is inside the head of the man or the woman and what that relationship is really all about, apart from the two that are involved in that relationship. So all is not what it might seem on the outside. And simply put, a lot of men in the West have had enough of being used by women in the West, and women taking advantage of the unfair court systems that really disadvantage a man and will bring him to his knees in the event of a relationship ending. So they go in search of a Filipina. Now, there has to be a warning put out there that there are Filipinas who are genuine and there are Filipinas who are non-genuine. So some are looking to take advantage of Western men who are vulnerable. So it's up to the man to do his due diligence to make sure that he takes his time to get to know this Filipina, to make sure she's not just interested in his money, that she is genuinely looking for a better life with a man that she can care for and love. Now, I believe a lot of men are searching for a softer woman who enjoys looking after a man, and really a good Filipina will do that. And a lot of these men know that finding the right Filipina, they will be very well cared for and loved and looked after for many years to come. And they're looking for a woman who's not going to quit on the relationship easily. Now remember, a lot of Filipinas have come from a pretty tough country and tough situations for many of them. And they learn not to give up on things easily. They learn that what commitment is. And when they commit to you, a good Filipina will certainly commit 100%. And that is a very attractive proposition for a man who might be coming out of a broken relationship in the West, one where the woman might have given up very easily on that relationship. So the man is now looking for a woman who he can rely on and trust that the relationship will continue no matter how hard times might get. Now, as I hinted earlier, not all men are looking for love. Some might be looking more for companionship, especially some of the older guys. It's not necessarily love they're looking for, but they want someone to share their life with and somebody they know will be there for them as they get older. And this can be more of a, let's say, companionship or business type relationship. And if both parties are happy with that, then that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. They're both getting what they need from that relationship. And for some men, they might be just looking for a younger, more attractive woman to be physically romantic with. And they find Filipinas are open to a relationship with an older man more so than a woman in the West. Now, that sort of relationship might start as just a physical attraction from the man to the woman, and who knows what the woman feels about that. But as time goes by, and if the man is treating the woman well, perhaps the love can be reciprocated by both parties. So how it starts out in the relationship isn't always how it finishes. And over time, a strengthened bond can be formed between the two, and they can have actually a good, loving, caring relationship over a period of time. Now, in my video that I did, which was called What Filipinas Really Want in a Relationship, I did speak about intimacy there, how Filipinas really do want intimacy. And really, I don't think men are that far different from that. I think intimacy is something that will help connect you together, will make you feel wanted. Now, we all want to feel wanted, we want to feel cared for, and we want to feel loved. And the ways that that's shown through intimacy is how the Filipina will care for you. And the Filipinas love to care for their man. They do love to make sure he's comfortable and he's got everything he needs. That's a great trait in a Filipino, and that's those old-fashioned values that we talked about earlier that we probably haven't seen in the West here for a good 30 years. So if you're prepared to show kindness and that you care for your Filipina and you love your Filipina, then she's going to show you all that in return. So a Filipina will certainly be a good match with you in that regard. So anyway, guys, that's my thoughts on it. And I do believe that a lot of times when it comes to relationships, men and women overthink things too much. For the most part, a man and a woman really want the same things, and that's really to be cared for, loved, have respect for each other, and to feel secure within that relationship. If those things are provided, the relationship is going to go ahead and it's going to last long term for sure. So anyway, guys, that's my thoughts on what men really want from their Filipina relationship. As I say, if you've got any thoughts that you'd like to put down, put it in the comments below. I'd like to hear what you've got to say. Don't forget to share the video around with all your networks. Hit the like button if you've enjoyed the video, and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell to get more videos. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Appreciate your support. Take care, and bye for now.